Alright guys, you might notice something different, such as this camera is a lot better, huh? Yeah, I got a new camera for Christmas. It's a Sony Handycam. I think it's CX230 or something like that. Full HD, automatic macro. Or not. I don't know why it's not doing it right now, but still learning the camera, I guess you could say. Maybe, focus. Yeah, automatic macro really focuses up on stuff. So I thought I'd give you an update on the International, because I've done quite a bit of work to it since you last saw it. I bought an emblem here. Got that off eBay. Right now I'm about to work on the turn signals, because this one works, but I realized the other day I took the bulb out of it so I could get new ones. So that one will work. This one's having grounding issues, which I need to work out. I guess I can show you that all the clearance lights work. Still kind of working out this camera. It's very different, especially when I'm wearing gloves like right now, because it's kind of cold outside. The door wasn't frozen shut like it usually is. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. Yep, all the clearance lights work. I got zoom now. Even the one that was missing all those years. But like I said, with gloves it's kind of hard to work this thing. Headlights work only on one beam though. I don't know which beam they're on. Whether they're on high or low, I'm not really sure. Now I talked to the owner and he thinks that these sides here, because there's a little light right up there, there's a little light, he believes that those come on with the clearance lights, parking lights. So I'm not so sure about that, but I guess we'll find out. And one big thing I worked on was this steering wheel. I took it all the way off, took this column off here to get it worked over, and cleaned up the turn signal unit. It's not going to turn those lights or do anything on because I don't have the key on, but that all works. The hazard does stuff now. I think it always did, and this horn button is my big accomplishment here. You switch hands with the camera, even though it's only a right-handed camera. The push twist work, it's really hard to show with these close on. Like I said, these are really cumbersome things, but the horn works, as you can tell, which is really good. And I got and again, it's not going to work, but there's a gearbox in the speedometer here, because the 2-speed rear end, you have to have a gearbox in the speedometer drive, so I hooked that up and it works good. Let's see, what else did I do? I guess I took off both side racks because they were just, one of them was okay and the other one kind of wasn't. I guess I should. I've been working on the brakes quite extensively lately because that is the main problem with this truck, is the brakes. And I'll test. They've been sitting for quite a while. I don't know how much pressure I'll have. Yeah, pretty much nothing. It actually stops down there at the bottom. But yeah, those still need to be worked over. which is quite the problem. But I'm going to go over to the other International and take a look at it for a minute. So see you in a minute. Alright, so here's the other International. This is a friend's truck. It's not the farm's truck, it's somebody else's. Oh yeah, another thing about this new camera is I can have editing software now. So yeah, this one actually has the door. I'm so jealous with glass. But let's see here. It also has good brakes. Look at that. Let's see here. I assume this is the lights. Yep, those are the lights. Aha. They do. Those lights come on with the clearance lights and the headlights. Huh. Yeah, there it is. Well. Okay then. I guess I'll have to do that. And then the 4 on each corner of the bed. Yep, that one's on. That one's on. So I got 2 back here. Brake lights. Oh, there's more, right? That one and this one doesn't work. That's odd. That one. These 2. Okay. Well, I know what I need to do now. I guess I gotta get those to come on with the headlights. Or the clearance lights, I should say. All his stuff works. I'm so jealous. Except his wipers really suck. And they stop wherever you turn off the switch. Yeah, that's just beautiful. All right, well, thanks for the information, truck. Guess I'll go back to mine now. Okay, well, as you can see, turn signal's blinking away like a mad thing. And yes, I took my gloves off because it actually kind of warmed up out here. But yes, the turn signal works now. I just had to ground to this one too and put a new bulb in it. I'll tell you what that's about in a minute. Right now the hazards don't work, probably because I don't think there's enough draw on it, on the circuit to make it blink quite yet, or something, I don't really know. This one works. I still don't have the situation with those lights figured out yet, so that's yet to come, but at least people know which way I'm turning. At least if they're in front of me. If they're behind me, they're kind of screwed. Because, well, yeah, I don't have anything back here yet. I took them off because they're really crappy shape. So, and I took this off, the step here, so I could get some better access to the hydrovac here. And I'm debating right now whether or not I should take it off and take it home and just take it apart and inspect it to make sure that the piston's not full of water or something and completely screw everything up. But yeah, other than that, I think that's all I've really had the chance to do. I've had a lot of little troubles on the way, you know, like every little job does. But I've got it to get quite a bit more pressure than it had, brake-wise. I mean, the brakes are just like a nightmare. I just can't get them to get very good pressure. And I don't know why. That's why I suspect the hydrovac has piston problems or something, but it stops right there. Stops right there. At least on the first pump. After another 2 pumps, it'll be fully good, and of course then it'll go back down. But here's what I mean by these things are kind of crap. Oh yeah, for one, I broke one of the studs off. Look at that focus, isn't that great? And this one's about to come out, as you can see. And this one was just laying nonchalantly in the bed because it's been ripped apart as well. And it doesn't even have a socket, which is kind of a problem. But at least its lens, this one goes on this one, it's perfect shape. However, this one, not so much. There's a little part of it right there. But otherwise, yeah. So I think that's going to be my next task, is to work on those lovely things. And yeah, so I think that'll be the end of this video. Stay tuned for more videos. Definitely, for sure, I'll be making more videos on this. So thank you for watching.